Very Monday-like weather outside as we have cloudy conditions and still talking about more rain in the forecast. We had some of those stronger storms last evening, those gusty winds, some trees down. But even as we look outside now, we just have a low cloud deck. You can see the base of those clouds just kind of rolling right along our camera lens as we look towards the south over the Maumee River. A little bit of haze out there as we have that moisture that's in place. Of course, we're bringing in a few of those scattered showers, and the rain chances are going to kind of be at their highest here for our Monday. Though we're looking at a couple of days of rain. Today, we're still going to be hanging out in that scattered, and at times it'll be a little bit heavier as far as some downpours that are going to be brief, but they are going to be downpours nonetheless. And then it looks like our rain chances do kind of slide down and mellow out as we go into the overnight. And then we'll kind of stay in that isolated chance as we go through Tuesday, because Tuesday will not be a dry day. There's still the chance for some rainfall, but it's not going to be as widespread, or even the chance for it won't be as high as what we've had for today. Now, because of the rain, you're going to find high temperatures that are going to be into the mid 70s. So the rain's going to keep us on the cooler side, and those showers will remain to be scattered. And now, because of the rain, mid 70s, we're actually going to be there for tomorrow as well, because this system, you're going to find it parked just on the western side of the lower peninsula. And as it rotates counterclockwise, it's spinning that rainfall towards us. So we are going to be seeing scattered showers and the coverage a little bit more dense there, but you can see overall the system still has to make its exit out of the region, so it's still going to be able to spin as that comes around the top of that big red L, even as it shifts eastward. That's why we're still going to keep rain chances in for later today and even into tomorrow as that system. It's a little bit of a slow mover for us, but across the country you can kind of see we are the ones that are looking at some of the busier weather. Of course, some of the stronger storms that we had, those are out further east, and then as far as the Gulf, yes, some thunderstorms there in Louisiana, but otherwise pretty quiet there. Further west, not a lot going on either. So that's why we do still have a few dry days coming up a little bit later in this week's forecast. Hour by hour conditions as we go throughout the day, you're going to still find some of these heavier rain bursts that'll be rolling on through. At times, though, the downpours this afternoon, they're going to be a little more brief because it's just going to be a little pocket, and then it's just going to push eastward. So if you get caught under one, it's not going to be too terribly long that you have some of that heavier rain, but otherwise still plan on scattered showers for your Monday. As we go into the overnight, those rain chances do start to lower. Cloudy skies, though, still remain straight across the board here, and yet a few more showers as we go throughout your Tuesday. So wet weather going to be a little bit of a change of pace for us since we haven't seen a lot of wet days to talk about. So we'll have cloudy skies, and though much of the day and even into the afternoon we will find dry weather, it's still that isolated shower that we'll be keeping an eye to. Now, as far as the rain totals, for some folks yesterday picking up in those storms, we saw ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch, even some locations reporting 2 inches getting caught underneath some of those thunderstorms. But additionally on top, looking at what we'll pick up Monday and also what we're going to be picking up on Tuesday, it's very spotty. Some of those downpours you can see bumping up some of these numbers, yet a little bit higher further south. It really depends on the placement of that low pressure system. Either way, you can plan on seeing about 1/10, maybe close to 1/4 of an inch. Some locations, if you get caught under some of those brief downpours, you're going to be able to stack up that water a little bit quicker. But now that it's rained, how about mowing? Are we going to be able to get out there? Probably not today. Probably not going to get outside to get the grass cut. As far as Tuesday, because we're going to have those scattered showers, check radar. Use the WTOL 11 weather app. You can see what we have going. Wednesday, though, finally some dry weather. So you have the go ahead to get out there. I know the grass is going to start to grow. So if you just want to wait a little bit, we have some heat that's coming in towards the middle of this week. So it'll be dry. It'll be warm. The grass will really start to climb, and you will have Wednesday, Thursday, and a bonus Friday. Well, maybe a little bit of Friday morning, you can get that grass cut. But we're still going to be looking at some rainy days this week. So, of course, continue to use the radar tool there on the WTOL 11 weather app. As far as those hourly forecasts, you can see we'll have the clouds in between, but then those rain showers, those will be in the mix as well. Of course, to keep an eye on the full 10-day forecast and our next rain chances that we have coming later this week, use the daily tab there. So all you have to do is download the app, search WTOL 11 weather, and all you have to do that in is the Google Play Store, the Apple App Store. Search that, download the app. It's free to use. All you got to do is set it on current location. So no matter where you go, whether if you're in Southeast Michigan, Northwest Ohio, or even on vacation, the app is going to help you out with all your weather needs. So make sure you give that a download. So we have the wet weather to get our brand new week started, keeping highs into the low to mid to upper 70s. And then here we go with the 80s, a little more summer-like, but we do see rain chances. Friday, Saturday, seeing some storms into the forecast. We're going to hold into the mid and even upper 80s as we get into next week. But dry weather once we get to the back half of the weekend. So keep that in mind for your plans. Of course, it's only Monday, but we'll always watch out for that weekend forecast to keep you one step ahead. And then it looks like air conditioning days, though, with those 80s. Some seasonal weather going to be holding and hanging around. So, of course, we'll be keeping an eye to the next couple of hours and even the next 10 days with your WTOL 11 weather forecast.